Hi. So good. Is it morning? Okay, this is morning from Nigeria. So this is your girl again, Mommy Wisdom. Someone actually gave me the name Mommy G of Children Affairs because I talk about children a lot, and I think I'm liking that name. Here is that. I hope you'll see me. Let me come forward. So, recently, if you open the internet, you'll be seeing. I'm talking about Nigeria. You'll be seeing a lot of things happening, especially with the kids. You understand? Teenagers doing rituals to get money, teenagers doing yahoo to get money, all of those sorts. Let me tell you something. The truth is that when we don't get this thing right, when we don't teach our children the right ways, they would definitely learn this thing from somewhere else. And when they do, believe me, those things will come to hit you back as a parent in the butt. We come to bite in the butt. So today, on today's talk, we'll be talking about how to groom our children to make money the right way, in God's way. Yes. So all that being said, let me just go straight to the point so I don't bore you with a lot of talks. I've been seeing my son Wisdom, and I know, okay, there are many hobbies he loves to do. Whether we like it or not, sometimes our hobbies can make money for us. Yes. Most of the people that are successful in future, or are successful in life, sorry, English is not my first language, so I'll make some taboo, so bear with me. So you understand, if most of the successful people in life or today that we know, they make what they are who they are today because of they turned what they love doing into money. So now, will you sit down and ask yourself, what do my child love doing? Like now, I know my son loves swimming. He can stay in the water for 3 hours. Yes. 4, 5. I'm tired. Wisdom, come out now. He's still there trying to swim. So I talk to myself, okay, you know there's some heavyweight champions, yeah? That's what they call them, that makes money off this thing. Why not make your child, as they grow, I know their hobby changes, but why not create a little bit of perfection in what they love doing per stage of their life? For instance, I was trying to get a swimming coach for him to start. He's just, by May rather, he will be 2 years old. And when I googled, I saw that in the abroad, not here in Nigeria, you have children that knows how to swim. They start from 3 months, and they have coach that teaches them how to swim. And we don't have that here in Nigeria. So I saw few coach that can teach a child. I don't know how to swim, so I can't teach my child that can teach a child how to swim. And I chatted him up, and he charged me. It's kind of pricey though, but I don't mind. These are the knowledge I'm going to give my child. So tomorrow, if it comes to the fact that I am not there anymore, God forbid, or if he wants to make money from himself, there are many things he needs to choose from. So what have you seen in your child? What have you noticed in your child that you know, okay, if I put this thing, if I help him groom this stuff, it will start making money for him in the future? That's if he wants to toe that path. Have you asked yourself that question? There are coding classes now. There are coding classes from the age of 7 to the age of 13 for teenagers and as well as toddlers. Have you decided, apart from all children needs to go to school? Do not get me wrong, they should go to school, but what are the extracurricular activities that you've placed that child in? Can you tell yourself, okay, once in a month, twice in a month, this child should learn this thing and I'll follow him up? Parenting is not for the faint-hearted. So if you're not ready to give birth to train your child, do not give birth to them. Enjoy with your husband till you're ready. Don't make any pressure, anybody push you to go give birth to a child that you're not ready to take care of, because parenting is a whole I think it's more than I love my child, because you can also love your child and you think your telling your child or saying he should do the right thing, but you're teaching him the wrong way. There are coding classes. Have you seen your child that you know, okay, this girl, oh, she loves the fashion world. She loves something shiny. Oh, you don't have money, I get it. They are kind of pricey to get good services for people to teach your child. I know that. But have you gone to meet Musirat at your backyard that knows how to sew, but because she does not have the privilege of using the internet to make her pictures or her sewing go viral? Have you gone to meet her and say, yeah, I beg, make I put my pikin here, or making they learn how to sew? Make sure they come once in a month, or make sure they come twice in a month, or make sure they come 3 times in a month, or even 4 times in a month if she has the chance to do so. Have you done that? Have you seen that your child knows how to play football, or you sit down with your husband, Daddy, see, this guy, let's say they learn how to play football. Why not us take him to the field once in a day and you teach him tricks, make his leg strong? Do you know how much footballer earns? Hello, am I speaking to someone? Do you know how much footballer earns? Do you know they can start making money in a legit way from a young age? Do your son likes counting money? Do you know you can teach them the basics of that? Do they like making hair? There are many things to choose from, and when you want to start to train your child, believe me, it is from now. We parenting needs to take up, as in we need to take this game up to another level and not parent our children the way our mom or our fathers has done. Because whether you like it or not, these kids are smarter than we are when we were kids. So instead of them going outside to learn 1 or 2 things, or to learn things from their friends or from their peer, it is your right to teach them and show them the right way. So what have you done? Yes, I'm breaking tables. What have you done? Because it is heartbreaking that I go to the internet and I see rubbish. What have you done? As I'm talking to you, I'm also speaking to myself, because my son is going to start his swimming classes soon. He loves dancing. If I see where they do children dancing, I'm going to put him there. Stage by stage, if he grows up and gets past that hobby, I will also teach him, though. I'm looking for children classes where they teach languages, because I know the only language I know how to speak is just Igbo and English and Pidgin. If you're in Nigeria, if you're in this part of the world. So I'm looking for classes. The ones I've checked, they are quite pricey. I'm writing down in my wait list or wish list. Yes, I'm writing them down. I know, okay, this is the amount I'm going to spend on him to teach him how to speak French. This is the amount I'm going to spend on him to teach him how to speak Spanish. This is the amount I'm going to spend on him to make him to teach him how to speak German. It is my wish list. And while I'm working, I'm saving money for this particular purpose. I'm saving money for this particular purpose. I know, okay, this certain money is for his French class. This certain money, this is the time we will teach them when they are small. So that one, I know you've heard and I know you've listened. Let's put that one aside. Secondly, do you communicate with your child? No, you leave them. Woke mom, woke parents. You leave them to make decisions by themselves. They go out, they come in, they are play groups. You don't even tend to communicate to them, to tend to speak to them. Okay, the children they call their friends that they bring home. Engage them. Intelligent questions. You will know, okay, if this child is fit for your own to be friends with your child. Because whether you like it or not, relationship influences people. Even though it does not influence the child, they might be in the wrong place at the wrong time, thereby implicating your child into what they are doing. Are you communicating with your child, or you're just that strict parents that flogs him? So when he wants to ask you a question, he rather go ask his friends. Are you sitting down to communicate with your child, or you want him to run away from you, and you're claiming woke father? You're beating him every point in time that he tends to speak up. I don't get it why they say men don't cry. Or men are supposed to man up. Man up where? Man up and man up to go and do ritual and kill their girlfriends for money. Do you communicate with your child? You should do so. Trust me, that pays a lot. You should find time for your children as a parent. It is not only the mom's job. Have you set your calendar so that they'll get excited at a particular point in time? You know, okay, once in a week, we're going out to go groove. Once in a week, they would see it will ring in their head that every second week of the month, you don't have to go to many places expensive. You don't. You're creating memories for them. You're creating communication for them. Do you know if that child wants to do anything wrong, you're the first person the child will come to and ask, Mommy, is this good? Or Daddy, is this okay? And you now start teaching that child. Okay, no, it's not good. Do this, do that, do this, do that. I'm not saying you should not, you should spare your spoil the rod. How do they say those things? No. Know how to be strict. Know how to communicate. You can beat him and still call him or her in love and tell him or her why you've disciplined that child. Yes. So now we've talked about how to train your children in their hobbies to make them earn money in future. You understand? So this will make them earn legitly. Secondly, communication. Know who your child is moving with. Tell them to bring their friends home, because if you're chasing their friends away, they will go outside and become friends with them. Tell them to bring them home. You will sit them down and have conversation with their friends. I know, okay, where are they heading to? Have you done that? Okay. Secondly, or thirdly rather, sex education. I know we run away from this a lot, whether we like it or not. Our children go back naked. They go back naked. And gone are the days where they say it is only the female children that you have to teach on sex education. I know it is hard. Me, sometimes I used to think it though. How am I going to do this? Shekpe, Shenikpe, or Jotorion long. I'm Wazobia, so I'll speak any language that I like. So have you sat down to think or talk to your partner, how are we going to teach our children sex education? Because whether you like it or not, these children are going to get this knowledge somewhere else. Have you sat down to say, okay, this is how I'm going to teach them sex education in the way of the Lord, telling them this is this, or this is this, you're not supposed to commit this. So teach them and let them choose. God taught you. How did we learn how to do it? Think how we learn how to do it then. And these children that are smarter now, these Gen Z generations, you know how they are. So we'll talk. Not only the female, the male. So your son does not go out and bring unwanted pregnancy to you, the parent, and allow you start training them. So someone will not now drag your child to the end of the world because he impregnated your daughter. Gone are the days where we say now only women will they teach how sex education. The men too, how to zip up their pants and wait upon the Lord. Yes, you heard me. That's what we should teach them too. We should not run away from it. If you want to run away from it, do not give birth. Stay. You mustn't get married and start giving birth. That's what people do not know. Don't fall into the place of where they will start telling you as you marry, they will not start counting 9 months for you. Gone are those days. Parenting is not for the faint-hearted. You can discuss with your husband, Daddy, I want us to say 5 years after marriage before we start giving birth. Anybody that comes to you and asks you waiting that they wait for, you tell the person making us God. Because you know the plan you and your husband has set. Parenting is not for the faint-hearted. So we need to do a better job. Fourthly, I don't know why I did not write this down. I was in church while this message was just coming, and I said, no, I need to say something about it. Fourthly, teaching your child the way of the Lord. That should not it's supposed to come first, but I know if I start with that, some people will not listen to the end of the message. Teaching your child the way of the Lord. Praying over your child. There's sometimes I maybe because of I'm too tired, and I have to wake up very early to prepare what he used to go to school. I'm tired to even pray. Yes, I sometimes I get tired. I mean, when I want to pray, he's already out going to school. For him not to go late, even though if my driver had come and wants to take him to school, and I remember, I never pray for wisdom. I will run, even though if now this seed, even though if now I see, I will run. Wait, I've not prayed for my wisdom. I would hold his head and speak in tongues. See, whether you like it or not, you as a parent, you will pray for that child because you're the first prophet in that child's life. You brought him into this world. God gave him to you. This is not just for moms. This is also for father. Pray over your child each and every time they go to school. Pray about the friends that they have. Pray about the knowledge. Pray about their peer pressure. Pray. Because the spirit controls the physical, whether we like it or not. Have you prayed? Do you pray on them when they go to school? It mustn't be a long prayer. It mustn't be a very long one. Pray for them. Speak word upon them. Speak in tongues in their life. Take away everything that does not glorify God in their life. Take it out. Teach them the word of God. They should know the right from wrong, and they should stop doing what is wrong. This is how sex education comes in too. There is nothing that is not in the Bible. How to train your child is there. What consequences when you do something bad is there. You understand, everything is written in the Bible. So as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. Trust me. Are we teaching them the right thing? Are we? So we should do a better job in teaching them the word of God. Yes, if you're a Christian, the Bible, because I am. Speak into their life. Make them a praying. Don't be ashamed. Make them a praying Christian. If they're old enough, if you're in your car, not every day you play do me. Not the way you did. Not every day. Those musics are nice. Put in messages. They should listen. You think they are not listening, but subconsciously these things are entering their ear. They say, what you hear, you become. So do they, even in your car, to put motivational messages, put all those things, especially those mom or parents. Why do I say mom a lot? It's because I'm a mom. Especially those parents that you carry your children, you go around your children a whole lot. You do so. They should listen to messages. It helps. It builds them up. Then fifthly, is there something like fifthly? I don't know. But if there's none, I'm forming the language now. So fifthly, since there's fourthly, there should be fifthly. When I was single, there's this woman that went viral that teaches her son how to be confident in himself. It's a male child, you understand, and the son always says to himself a certain message to boost up his morale, like, I am confident, I am strong. You understand? You know these messages. I am confident, I am strong, I am who God say I am intelligent, I am a king, I can dominate. Where my hands and feet touches, I shall dominate. You know those things. Write it down for your children. Make them repeat those words over and over again till it sticks to their head, till it sticks to their brain. So that they will know, no matter what they are doing, the legal part of doing life is just the best. The legal part of making money is just the best. They will know it is inhumane to kill someone all in the name of making wealth, whereas you wait upon the Lord for him to direct your footstep to make wealth. Why they are little like that? Tell them that God has placed a vision in every. He said the strands of our hairs, he knows. Yes. How many a day? So if God is that detailed, he's detailed about every little child on the street. But it is your job and my job to train that child in the way of the Lord. It is not only word prayer. Don't be, you're not doing any work. You're not putting in the works. It will not help. Trust me, it won't. So you're praying and you're doing the works. You're praying and you're improving. You're praying and you're doing a whole lot of things. I have a lot to say, but I'm going to stop here so I don't bore you. But I pray you listen to this video, and whilst you're listening, I pray your mind, the eyes of your mind is open, and many ideas on how to bring up these children in the right way will flow into your head, and you train them in the right way. And I pray for every man and for every woman or any parent listening to me, be it single mom or single father or widower listening to me. I pray that the Lord gives us the strength to train our children in the right way, so that all these things all these things happening would stop. It breaks my heart really to see teenagers. I don't even know if they give their parents that money. Don't the parent ask, where is that money coming from? How are you making this money? There are many ways to make money. Even does your child knows? Can your child stand in? There's some things you don't take away from your child. Seriously, I was just thinking now, and I remembered there are some children that they you see them acting. You understand? They can stand the way I'm talking to you now. They can do this very well. You know, okay, you set up, you get a phone, you know how to restrict them. Tell them, okay, from this time to this time. Give them time. Impose or imbibe discipline in their life. Tell them that this time you can do YouTube. And you can, what do you want to talk about? If you write, I want to talk about, it's play. They are playing. But you're teaching them the right stuff. Do you know how much YouTubers makes rather? Do you know that the highest paid YouTuber, I think it's one girl, 8 years old, she makes millions of dollars. Yes, you heard me right. And you say she did that without killing anybody. And the mom saw that, okay, she could stand in front of a camera and talk very well. And she decides to use that as an advantage to help the child. Do you know that child will never get poor in their entire life, or his entire life? Let's leverage on social media. Let's leverage on many things. Train your children right. Communicate well. Look for what you don't have, what you wish, and start now. Yes, now. Start now. Don't wait till they are this. Start now. As they are 2 years yet, start now. As they don't even know how to talk, start now. Like in my house now, we don't use foul languages. It is funny how I got angry with a furniture guy, and my son was there, and I was screaming at the guy. I was so angry, but I've told them no foul language. No, you the mad or you the crazy in my house. I've told my husband I won't use that on foul. No, we will not insult ourselves. So at least while I'm married, I've never done that. And I got angry with the guy, and I wanted to tell the guy, "You're mad." I felt like in my heart I was God. I was so pissed. And if I want to, I'll look at my son. My son is there. I can't say you're mad so that he does not learn. Though. I'll look at him. But you see, because I've put that in place, that no insult in my house. Me myself and I cannot break that law. They can't, because where will he learn it from? So whatever your child or your children is doing now, it is how you've lived your life, what you're doing. Sometimes they see these things and they throw that line. They love to say, but I'm going to stop here for now. I'm going to do a part 2 of this, but this time around I'm going to write out many things in my head and we're going to talk about it. So I love you and I wish you well. Happy Sunday. Mwah.